this leads me to this. We all heard this, right? It's not about what you know, it's who you know. Everybody agree? Exactly. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. And that's actually traffic.
Brando, hey, let me tell you the truth. It's not about who you know, but who knows you. Brando, it's your story. You can rewrite it if you so choose. It's your life. You decide those moves. Brando, you want to talk about getting the bag? He built a 7-figure brand from scratch. Brando, it's the Brand Up podcast, but you already know. Enough talking, bro. Let's start this show. Brando.
So I'll cover two types of traffic. We got search, which is pretty much dominated by Google, #1 search engine. And then the second biggest search engine is YouTube. And then we got interruption marketing channels, which are your Facebooks, your Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest. But let's look at some important case studies. So if somebody goes to Google and searches for plumbers near me, that person has the intent of hiring a person that needs, right? Like you need a plumber. Let's say your bathroom is all messed up. You go to Google, whoever pops up first, you call it, ask for them to come over, then you pay them. But then you have on Google, you also, because pretty much in our business, the most common question is, but what should I even create content about, or what should I make my content topics? Literally, you don't even have to use any tools. You go to Google and people will type in there, and you'll see in there, it says, people also ask. This is directly from Google, right? Then you have the people that search for how to unclog a sink. And then if you go to YouTube, then you'll see the same thing. But now we have two different intents. People that want to hire a service provider, and then you have people that want to do it themselves. So be aware of this. Then we have, I don't know if you guys know this, but TikTok is also a search engine. So nowadays you go to TikTok and search for different services. It will show you, as long as you type in on these three dots and filter it to the most relevant, then you can see what others search for. So now you have all of these topics that people are literally typing in on TikTok. Same thing on Pinterest. They now accept vertical videos, so it's pretty much becoming a regular, but Pinterest, it's also a search engine, especially for woman products. Last night we talked a little bit about real estate investing. Same thing, you type in the topic, you'll see who pops up first, and then you can actually see what other people are searching for when it comes to these topics. This is one of the, that I put this slide is, a lot of people, especially in online marketing, they forget about Google My Business. It's one of the most powerful apps that you can install. It's for free. It doesn't matter if you have a podcast, if you have a commerce brand, if you have any kind of service, even if you just sell online, you should have a Google My Business for your brand. It's free. And then all the questions that you see what people ask for, you can create content about those things. And then, of course, the stuff that goes into ads where you can research your competitors. It's called interruption marketing, because why? Think about how you use Facebook and all these other platforms. We're literally just what Nick said, we finger fucking all of our phones, right? So this brings me to the big difference, right? We got organic and then we got paid ads. For some reason, I don't know how long ago, this almost became a word. Like you have so many people talking about strictly organic, so many people talking about strictly paid ads. I don't know why. There's not a lot of context about connecting these two instead of competing. Like you can do both. You can create these videos and then boost them for literally $1 to $5 a day and get your stuff in front of the people that need it the most. So the most important platforms for organic is obviously Google My Business or Google My Business Profile, WordPress if you have a blog, then YouTube, especially for search topics. YouTube, again, it's the second search engine in the world. And then we have TikTok, Pinterest, IG. And then for ads, I'll focus mainly on Instagram DM ads today because most of you guys sell over the phone. So that's, in my opinion, recently, over the last year to 14 months, the most powerful method that we've seen. So I'm a big believer into do not reinvent the wheel. Don't copy, but model what works. There's no point to try to reinvent the wheel. So we use a Chrome extension. It's called Keywords Everywhere. You can see exactly the topics that, say, in this case, we're talking about fitness. You type in on Keywords, you install the Chrome extension, and then let's say a topic like how to lose weight fast. It's got 673,000 searches a month. Like that's mind blowing if you think about it. But knowing And you got advertisers paying between 38 to 49 cents to put their content in front of those topics. So think about let's go into some specific case studies. Give me one business. How to start a podcast. So you type in on YouTube how to start a podcast, you'll literally see how many people are searching for that, as long as you have installed the Keywords Everywhere Chrome extension. And it'll tell you how much people are paying for, how much advertisers are paying to be ranking in front of that with YouTube ads. That's why that's so important, because now if this one has this many searches a month, but there's not a lot of people that are paying for it, it'll say in here, look, 0, right? Like how to lose weight fast for girls. Well, this is probably not real. I don't think it's $0, but you get the point. So you'll see how much people are willing to put their credit cards behind those topics. Then you go strictly just on YouTube. Let's say you don't want a Chrome extension, it's free, and then you pay like $10 for like 10,000 credits, meaning how many searches you can do in there. So it's pretty cheap. Then you can use just YouTube, and you'll see that the trick here, once you type in, let's say, how to start a podcast, the trick is to look at the channels that have low number of subscribers, but high number of views. Those are the topics that you want to go after, because it means it's a really high demand and really highly searched topic, but there's not big channels. Because if you're just starting out, you're not going to be able to, let's say if Dr. Mike has 1 million subs, any video that he posts is going to get some thousands of views, right? So, but if Dr. Mike has 1 million subscribers and he's got a video that's got 10 million views, that's a video that you want to go after. That's a topic and a title that you want to go after. So you want to identify what are the type of videos that are relevant with lots of views. Again, what I was just saying, low number of subs, high number of views. And you want to look not older than one, like in this case, this one, see, it shows 6 years ago. Ideally, if you see that that's the first or top 3 videos, it means nobody else has created another video with this title within the last couple years. So that's also a great way to hack that. Then you identify competitor channels. Just gave the examples for fitness, but it's the same exact thing. Like in How to Start a Podcast, you go Pat Flynn and all the other guys. Yeah. Now, this is the case study for my wife's business. So she ran a beauty salon. She does eyelashes. Well, when COVID hit, her salon was shut down. So she came to me and said, well, you keep doing this marketing thing. What about you help me now to do something with my business, because my salon is shut down? I'm like, cool. In order to scale any business, especially locally, because that was my expertise, we would have to start a salon in every major city. But she said, no, fuck that. I don't want employees. Give me another one. And I said, well, we have to scale you vertically. It's not a problem you don't want employees, but we have to scale your skill set. So I went to Google and I type in how to apply eyelash extensions. And then I see who's running ads against those keywords to sell courses. I didn't even know that she could sell a course that typically would require a girl to be in person to get done. So I found a bunch of competitor websites that were selling courses. So I'm like, this is your business model. Then we went to search to see, does someone searches for a lash extension online course? Guess what? Of course, we got other competitors targeting that same exact phrase. A second thing, once you identify these competitors on YouTube and Google, you can actually go to Facebook and Instagram. But think about this. Paid traffic, it's pretty much just a gasoline. If there's no fire, meaning your sales process, your offer, if it's not already proven, we were just talking about this a couple minutes ago. If you're a one-person show, and if you don't have at least a 10K a month, 5 to 10K a month proven offer that sells, there's no point to really put more gas on what? Because the fire is not there. Like, if you don't sell something that's already proven, it's really hard to, you're just gonna make more of nothing. Like, it's really that simple. So if you go to facebook.com/ads/library, you already know the competitors that you're going against. You type their names, you pretty much see all their ads. Like a couple of years ago, I don't know, 5 years ago, you'd have had to pay a lot of money to be able to get this information. Now it's pretty much open for free. So guess what? And this is the most important thing. You can see here, this ad is active and it started running on July 12th, 2023. Anybody can tell me what does that mean? Exactly. It's more than 6 months that this company's been running these ads. So nobody's going to pay more than a couple weeks of promoting something if it doesn't work. That's why when you see your competitors running an ad that's been going on for at least 2 months, it means it's a winning product. Then you can do the same thing on TikTok to a certain extent. You go to ads.tiktok.com and then you type in Creative Center, and then you'll be able to go and see what are the most successful campaigns, even targeting individual industries.
Brand up.